Hi guys, Shiley here. It's been a really long time since I have filmed a long form video, but I thought I'd just come on here really quick and share a quick update with you and share my birth story. So I have a 4-month-old baby girl and a 3-year-old, and since the last time I uploaded a long form video, I only had my son, and I kind of took a break from uploading videos. I was just sharing a few shorts here and there, but I want to get back into sharing some long form content with you. So I thought I'd better just come on here and share a quick life update with you and my birth story so you kind of know where I'm at right now. Oh, little girl's waking up, so she might join me for the video. My son had a really long, it was like 3 days of labor. With my daughter, it was really quick. I didn't even make it to the hospital in time. I had to call the ambulance on the way. And the funny thing is that I wanted to have a home birth with my first, but because of some complications, I ended up going into and having to go to the hospital. And with Sienna, my daughter, I planned a hospital birth because I just didn't want to have to have everything set up at home and then end up having to go to the hospital again, because I had to pay for the birthing pool and all the attachments and plan different things accordingly. And I just wanted to make it easy. And then also my partner, he was a little bit concerned because of how long the birth was with my son. He was all back labor, he was sunny side up, and it was just pretty intense. I can share his birth story another day, but I kind of wanted to share my birth story about from Sienna while it's still fresh in my mind, because she's only 4 months old now. She just turned 4 months old. So funny thing is that I didn't think I was actually in labor the night before I gave birth. So it was about 8:30 in the evening, and I just started getting kind of flu aches in my hips and legs and lower back. It was really mild. I didn't really think anything of it, but it was kind of it was there, and I just thought maybe I overdid it, because for a day or two before that I was curb walking a lot and going for walks and whatnot, just staying active, and I was bouncing and doing figure eights and stuff on the exercise ball to kind of get baby into a better position. And for my 3rd trimester, I was making myself date raspberry leaf iced tea, I guess I can put it. I did share a recipe with you in my shorts. I can link that in the description box below, I guess, if you are curious about what I was drinking to kind of speed up and make this labor a little bit easier than I had with my son. So with Sienna, I guess I could say I started kind of having some labor pains, very mild, in my lower back and hips around 8:39, and that's when I was maybe I am going into labor, but it was so mild. It felt kind of just when you when you did a workout or something and you're just a little bit achy that evening or the next day, just sort of you overdid it. That's kind of what it felt like. And then it was probably, I don't even know the time stamps right now, but it was probably 1 or 2 in the morning when it was starting to get okay, I'm in labor. I know I'm in labor now. And so I ended up having a peanut butter sandwich in the middle of the night. I went and sat down in bed, and I was just okay, maybe this is it. And then I don't even know what time it was, probably 4 or 5 in the morning, when I finally woke up my partner and my mom, and that's when I was hey, yeah, I'm in labor. And I was just wanting to labor at home for as long as I possibly could, because I didn't want to labor at the hospital. I wanted a home birth the first time, and I would have chosen this home birth the second time if I could have, I guess. And I wish I did, because it probably would have been really nice just how this birth went. But anyway, baby must have been in a great position, because labor went really smooth. My water broke at 5 to 10 minutes to 6. It was almost 6 o'clock when my water broke, and I had her at 6:30. So it was a 30 minutes from the time my water broke to the time she was born. I live about 40 minutes out from the hospital, so we decided to leave at 6 in the morning, or roughly around there, maybe just shortly after 6. And baby started crowning about 10 minutes on the drive, and I was okay, baby's coming. I was in the car, and we had the car seats hooked up in the back, so I couldn't even push the seat back or anything. It was so uncomfortable, but I managed to labor in the car. So when I told my partner that, okay, baby's coming, I could feel her head, I could feel that I was crowning. So he ended up calling the ambulance, and we ended up meeting them in a McDonald's parking lot. So yeah, I delivered my baby girl in a McDonald's parking lot, and I'm vegan. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. I think I was 13 14 maybe, the last time I ever had McDonald's. And it was so embarrassing because there were sweepers there and then there were cars behind, and they were like transferring me while her head was like basically out already, and they were transferring me to the ambulance. And I don't think they really knew what they were doing exactly. I don't think it's something they do every single day, because in the ambulance they like kind of just like, just do your thing, just do whatever, I'm just here to catch the baby. And it was all like males and they had the one female, and at the end, like after I already delivered baby and everything, they were like, oh, because there's like a little kit they had for if this happens, and they're like, oh, there's a hat, we better put a hat on baby. And this was like minutes later, I don't even know how long, it's all a blur for the timing and everything. And we ended up driving back to the hospital, and it was just, yeah, I was all alone because there was no room in the ambulance for my partner to be with me, and I'm just gonna grab her just. But yeah, so I really do wish I had a home birth with her. It would have been so much easier than laboring in a car and just everyone in the parking lot seeing me with no pants. Like that was just but all in all, it was a really easy labor compared to my son. Like it was like a really traumatic birth experience for me with my son, but it was super easy with you. You just came out like nothing. But yeah, so that was like my birth story, really quick and to the point. But yeah, so that's a quick little life update for you guys. I am now a mom of 2, and I hope to start vlogging a little bit more with you guys and just sharing a little bit more. And yeah, so hope you have a great day.